Hello folks, we got the old Model A out and we're gonna drive it around into the backyard where we've got some firewood to load up, but before we can load it we got to put the top level of the sideboards on. I've got 2 levels of sideboards and I put the top level on in the wintertime so I can load more firewood in here. So let's run around to the backyard, put those sideboards on and load up the little bit of firewood I got cut so far. Okay, we got it around in the backyard here. I'm going to put the top layer of my sideboards on here. That way I can put more firewood in here for the winter.
Yep. Oh, that's what they're for.
I wasn't paying attention and I put both of these on the wrong side.
Oh no.
So I get some practice, get to do each side twice.
razor blade parts, you could tell by
Okay, there we go. We got the top layer of the sideboards on. I had them on backwards at first. I just have some rings on there to put a strap across the back to hold the back, and then the front has this old metal rod that goes clear across from one side to the other, and that holds the top so the boards can't spread apart. That's all the better I fasten it down, because it just gets loaded with firewood and then parked in the shed for the winter. That way the truck's in out of the weather, and so is the firewood, all good and dry. I don't have much firewood cut yet, but I'm going to go ahead and load the first little bit that I do have cut. And next week on my days off work, we'll be cutting and splitting and loading up a whole bunch more firewood in here. For right now, I'm going to throw in what I've got. Chuck it in there. There you go. Yeah, you're getting stronger. I know. We'll be loading firewood like this too. Here.
Oh God, I don't even know how to.
There you go.
No.
I'll put this over on this side away from where I'm throwing. Then you can step up there to throw your logs in.
That helped a lot, Dad. For every piece, count some wood. Every piece of wood counts. And no matter how small it is, no matter how big it is, count that wood as long as it's.
Well, that's just about got a layer over the whole floor. By the time I'm done filling this up with firewood for the winter, it'll be clear up to the top of the sideboards on the side, and in the middle it'll be stacked higher than the peak of the roof. And then we'll put it away in the shed. It'll be in out of the weather for the winter, and so will all my firewood. We'll get the camera back out next Wednesday when we're doing some more cutting and splitting and loading. Even the old John Deere is getting in on some of the action today, moving some of the pieces that are too big for me to manhandle myself anymore. Don't have far to go, just right over there where we can split them, but there's no way I can pick it up and move it otherwise. footage just a minute ago where I was splitting firewood was actually 2 days ago. This old Edco log splitter came with my house. When I moved in here, it was here. And for 15 years I've been using this old thing. And the whole time that poor old motor has just been wore out. Well, the other day, about the 100th time that it died on me, and I'd have to fiddle around with the carburetor and get it started again, I finally just called it quits for the day. After I got off work Monday, I went out to Harbor Freight and got a Predator engine to swap out on here. I hate to do it, but for the price of a Predator engine and to put it on something that you're going to use in the fall of the year and then sit the whole rest of the year, it's cheaper just to go get one of those engines and throw on here. So I'm going to swap this out, and that'll get my old log splitter back in working order and where it's reliable, and I don't have to constantly be in the middle of a cut that dies and then you have to choke it and start it, fiddle with the carburetor again, get it lined back out, and then it might go for 2 or 3 cuts, or it might go for 20 or 30 before it screws up again. But just finally got fed up with the poor old worn out Briggs and Stratton. I'll take it off and set it aside. Who knows, I might decide to go through it and rebuild it one of these days, but for right now I'm going to throw the old Harbor Freight Predator engine on here and get this back in order so I can finish my firewood cutting for this year. Well, new Predator motor's on there and running and works. I'm going to let it run this afternoon for its break-in time, and then tomorrow morning I'll change the oil and put it to work splitting some firewood. load the rest of this on there and see what that looks like. It'll be a pretty good load. Might have the rest of it split and stacked in the pile back there. Yeah, new chain with wonder. Yeah, I'm gonna get one of those electric chain sharpeners. It'll be worth having. Trailer, leaves and dirt and grass and bark. Okay, folks, we got the old Model A all loaded down with firewood here. Gonna take it around, park it in the shed. We park it in the shed right up next to the house. That way the truck's in out of the weather for the winter, and so is my load of firewood. Got her stacked up a little bit higher than the roof of the cab. If you haven't already done so, please hit the like button, share the video, leave a comment down in the comments section, and if you haven't subscribed to the channel, please do. It really does help out. Come on back next week. We'll have a video, something for you to watch here. Thanks for watching, folks.